Hello. If there's anyone out there who can hear this, let me know. I have not done a live stream in forever. So if you can hear me, let me know. If you guys can hear me, let me know if you can hear this microphone. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Whoever is in here, can you guys hear me? I haven't done a live stream in a gazillion years. Hello out there. Can anybody hear me? Hey, Roku, mute volume. Hello. Can anybody out there in YouTube land hear me at all? Anybody? Can anybody hear me? Hello. Can anyone out there in YouTube land hear me? Hello. It's just storming outside really bad. And I thought I would just hop on and see what everybody is doing. Hello, anybody out there? Hello, anybody? So, for all of you, see what everybody is up to. Hello, can anyone hear me out there? Happy Black Friday to everyone. Happy Black Friday. It is storming here in Texas. So I thought I would get on and attempt to do a live stream and just see if anybody out there was online, anybody out there wanted to check out me trying to live stream. For you guys that have been around for a long time, I have not live streamed on here in forever, a very long time. I've done a couple of short live streams, and I mean like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, where I sit in front of the camera. It says I have one person viewing my live stream. To that one person, if you can hear me, let me know. It says I have a viewer, but yeah, it says I have a viewer. Um, if you're out there and you're actually viewing me, could you give me a thumbs up? Because I have not live streamed on here like this in a very, very, very long time. And so my dryer went out. Happy Black Friday. Yeah, my dryer just went out. Anyway, guys, now it says I have nobody watching. So somebody was watching me and didn't say anything. And I even asked, "Can you hear me?" Nothing. I typed in the chat, "Can you hear me?" Nothing. Why do people do that? Like, they go on your live stream and they just sit there and stare at you, I guess, waiting for you to do something magical, life changing. I don't know. Well, it's storming out and I'm trying to live stream. I don't know what to say because there's no one watching. And I just wanted to do a live stream, try to do a live stream. There's no one watching whatsoever up here on the screen. Nobody. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Who's watching? Terry I Horn 6057. Hello, Terry. Welcome to my live stream. If you like what you kind of see, give it a thumbs up. I'm sitting here in Texas. It is storming. And let me know, Terry, can you hear me? Can you hear me through this microphone? I'm using all new equipment. I'm using a new camera, a new microphone. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So, Terry Horn, 6057, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me out there? So, let me know if you can hear me, Terry. Can you hear me, Mr. Terry, Mrs. Terry? Can I explain what that finger issue is? What? Oh, you mean trigger finger? Are you asking about trigger finger? Um, okay, so overuse of your finger. Right here, you have a tendon, and under that tendon, there is a muscle, and your finger goes up and down, and there's like there's a muscle that goes across, and then a tendon that slides up and down underneath that muscle that goes across. And the muscle underneath the tendon becomes inflamed and swollen. And then when you try to bend it, that muscle gets caught on that tendon that goes across and it gets locked. Um, and sometimes right here, this gets locked up and it clicks. I have woken up with my finger completely locked in this position, and it can take like 30 minutes for me to be able to remove my finger. It's called trigger finger, um, and it can get worse. Um, so I ordered they're like figure eight ring splints to where you can wear it either over this knuckle or the middle knuckle, and it keeps you from constantly using that finger to help reduce the swelling and the pain so that it can heal. And I'm really hoping that some of the things that I'm doing is going to help it. The main thing is 4 days away from work should help it. It hurts, and like if you've been at work all day, it hurts like up my arm and like into my wrist and up my arm. And in the mornings, it really hurts in your hand. My fingers will be frozen like this, but when I go up, this finger won't go up and it'll stay frozen. And then if I try to bend the tip, it clicks and makes a clunking sound. That does hurt. But anyway, that's what trigger finger is, Terry. Um, right now, it's a little bit swollen and it's a little bit sore. So I know that it's getting better. It's going to very slowly get better. So, what are you up to, Terry? And where do you live? Are you in Texas? Or do you live up north? Are you in California? Are you in another country? And where are you watching from today, Terry? You're in cold Minnesota. That does sound cold. I lived in Michigan once for 6.5 years. That was so cold. That was very, very cold. Um, I hope I never have to do that again. I don't like the cold. The cold hurts. The cold hurts all of my bones and my joints. But yes, Minnesota is very, very cold. I agree. So, Terry, I haven't done a real live stream in a very long time. I used to live stream back in, I would say, early to mid 2021. I live streamed every weekend, and then my life changed, and I literally haven't had a really, really good live stream since 2021. I want to say early October 2021 was my last really, really good live stream. I used to live stream every weekend, and I always had a lot of people who came, and we always had a lot of fun. But my life suddenly changed, and I literally haven't had a packed house, or like I call a packed house live stream, or a really good live stream since 2021. Hopefully, hoping that soon I'll be able to get back into, good live streams and have a packed house like I used to. Funny how life changes and then it changes everything. What is ASMR? Um, ASMR is a it's autonomic sensory, and it's like, have you ever seen the videos where people, they whisper and they tell stories and they get on the microphone and they tap and ASMR is whispering and tapping and making different noises that people really enjoy hearing. Um, all kinds of different sounds, different type of tappings, rubbings, scrapings. Oh, and some people, I'll show you. Some people absolutely love the sound of a keyboard. I'll show you. So if you could hear me typing on that keyboard, that is a form of ASMR. And a lot of people love to hear those sounds, and it creates a sensation in their brain and in their body. I can't explain it, but ASMR is sounds that bring physical and brain pleasure to people, and like ASMR. That's ASMR, whispering and putting inflection on certain words, like say, welcome to my heart string with God whispers. So that's ASMR. Let's see. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, and whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That's ASMR. The way I whispered into the microphone, that's also considered ASMR. Um, Sometimes there are people who do little stories, um, storylines, and they make stuff up. And there's people who pretend to be shop owners. Um, there's one lady I absolutely love to watch. She pretends to check people into these hotel rooms, and she always has her tapping on her keyboard and answering phones and all these different sounds that are pleasing to some people. And I absolutely love it when they do like the pretend to be shop owners and they do the storyline. Those are some of my favorite ASMR artists. And that's what ASMR is. And I I love it, and I really hoping to get my channel up and running and hopefully make something of it. I don't want to be rich, but I just want to have a good time and share my ASMR with other people and keep it clean, but keep it interesting and keep it fun. I'd like for everybody to be able to enjoy and participate. So, Terry, I take it that you saw my other video today, my Black Friday edition video. I'm guessing you saw that earlier. If you're wondering who I'm texting, it's my sister. She lives in another state. And I was telling her that my dryer died today. And I have one of the all in one combos. It's a washer and dryer. And we don't know why, but the dryer part of my dryer went out on my combo. My washer dryer all in one is less than a year old. It is still under the manufacturer's warranty. Um, and so they have an option. They can come and fix it, or they can give me a whole new unit if they want to, or they can just send me a check for the amount. I don't care what they do. I need it. I need my washer dryer. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have to contact them, probably do it. I mean, I could call them tomorrow and schedule a time for them to come out next week. It'll have to be in the afternoon because my husband and I both work outside the home. So they would have to come one day after 4 o'clock, probably sometime after 4 p.m. So, yeah, my dryer quit working, and everything is digital. So I keep getting this error code. Um, and the dryer won't get hot. So, yeah, it does suck, but I think the best thing is that it is still under the manufacturer's warranty, and I have a 2-year extended warranty on it. So they don't have a choice. They're going to have to, you know, either repair it, replace it, or give me an Amazon. I think they said they give me the credit back on anything from Amazon, and I would just probably order another one. But that's the only reason I'm trying not to panic is it's under warranty. So at some point they have to fix it. It said they would either fix it or replace it or give me Amazon credit, which is fine. I order me another washer dryer combo and have it delivered to my house. That's what I did with this one. I ordered it from Amazon and I had them deliver it. It is storming here, raining, thundering, lightning, and um, the temperature is getting cooler and colder. I live in Texas. It's not that cold. I think now it's probably, let's see, I think probably in the 50s. Let's see here. It is 52 degrees and, of course, raining. And I think it's just going to be kind of chilly, but not cold. Um, kind of chilly this next week. But I think going into the weekend, we're looking at maybe some freezing precipitation. Now, in Texas, we don't get the pleasure of a nice layer of white snow. we get the freezing precip, we get ice, sleet, black ice, you name it. We get all the really crappy stuff. It has been a really long time since I think Texas has seen a really good snow. We haven't seen a good snow in quite some time. So yeah, we don't get like snow here. We get crap a lot of the times. Or we might get a layer of sleet, a layer of ice, a layer of snow, a small layer. Keep in mind, we don't get more than a couple of inches at a time, it seems like. Or you might get a layer of black ice, some sleet on top of that, and then an inch or two of snow. And we never get just 5 or 6 big inches of snow, hardly ever. Do you have snow on the ground right now, Terry, in Minnesota? You got some snow? Because my thought, I view death very differently, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to go anytime Jesus wants me. He can come get me because um, I am glad that I survived, and um, but I have PTSD related to my survival. One, because I do remember, some of the things that happened. And so, and then also I have survivor's guilt. So every time I hear about somebody that has dropped dead or died from a sudden cardiac arrest, that makes me cry. I don't cry very often because I have PTSD. But when someone else passes away from a heart attack or a sudden cardiac arrest, I will really cry. But I want to say I'm ready if Jesus was to come right now and just take us all. If Jesus just wants to come right now and take us, I'm like, let's go. Let's go, Jesus. This world is so backward and so unkind. And I think it has become so hard to find honestly good hearted people. I know they're out there, but they're really, really hard to find anymore. Just true, honest, good hearted people are really hard to find. And the world is so backward right now. People are struggling to find jobs and pay bills and just keep their families fed and keep their cars running, and you can't even afford to live right now. A lot of people can't afford to just live, and it's stressful. It's so stressful and disheartening for a lot of people. And I will tell people, just put your faith in God, and the more you talk to the Father, the more He listens. And the more you pray, the more He hears your prayers. And the more you connect with Him, the more He is going to answer your prayers. But with that, when you pray, You have to pray for the people who don't like you. You have to pray for the people you have the hardest time forgiving. You have to pray for the people who talk about you behind your back. You see, God wants us to pray for the people who are the most troubled. And that's what I've been doing. And I find that He's listening and He's giving me signs and He's showing me. He's literally showing me that I hear you, and He'll do something. And I'll realize He did that for me. He wanted me to know He heard all of my prayers, not just the ones for me, but the ones that I pray for others. And I've been like literally, when I pray something for me, I pray it for everyone, even the people that make me uncomfortable. Like I have some people at work, they kind of don't like me and they kind of want to give me a hard time. I prayed for them. I prayed for them to see God's light in me. I pray, let them see your light in me. And then I said, I pray, Lord, that you will show them what it is they're doing. And I want you to just kind of show them, let them see, let them feel what it is they're doing to me and other people. And yes, it's great. Terry, it is great. I know it's hard. Can you imagine? I am a spousal abuse survivor, and I have prayed for my ex-husband. I have prayed for him. He's one of the hardest people in this world for me to ever forgive, but I pray for him. But I also pray. I pray for him, but then I also pray that God will show him what it is he does to others. And I pray that God will allow him to see and feel what it is he does to other people. Just like the people at my work, I pray great things for them. When I pray for me and everyone to have a really good day, I pray for those two people at work that don't like me. I pray for them to have a great day, but I pray that the Father, that God will show them what it is they're doing. And you know what? He did. I don't know if you saw the story time. Did you? If you haven't seen the video, How I Pray for Others, you need to go check that one out because I did a story on the people at work that don't like me and what God did. God moved, and He moved in a big way on Wednesday at my work. And He did. He showed those two people. He showed them what it was like and what it felt like, what they were doing to me. He did. You can go and go to the video. Um, I think it's How I Pray for Others. I believe that's what it's called. You can check it out after the live stream, or you can check it out tomorrow. But I tell the story about how I prayed for the people at work that don't like me, but I also prayed for God to show them, and He did. He did. He listened to my prayers, and the way it happened was, yeah, see, people are going to try to dim your light, Terry. People are going to try and dim your light. But I'm going to tell you, you got to shine brighter. You got to walk into every room like God sent you to be there. You walk into that room and you do your volunteer work like God sent you, because He did. You, you you never dim your light for anybody, and you're there, and you're like, God sent me. Here I am. I'm going to keep doing God's work, and I'm going to keep volunteering. I'm going to keep working as hard as I can at my job. Even though you don't like me, I don't care, because God sent me here. God put me here for a reason. God put you in that volunteer on Saturday. He put you there for a purpose. He put you there for your light to shine. And you got to pray for the rude lady. Pray, pray for her to have all the great things that you have. A great day. If you pray for Father to guide you, you pray for the Father to guide the rude lady, but you also pray. Pray that God will show her what it is she does to others, and pray that He'll allow her to feel what it is she does to others. That's what I pray. I pray for them to have a great day. I pray for them to be safe and sound every day. I pray for God to guide them. But I also pray that He will show them what they did. Yes, Terry, don't dim your light for anyone. Nobody. Don't don't stop working. Don't stop doing the Lord's work. Don't stop volunteering. Don't stop speaking your truth. Because if I hadn't done this live, we wouldn't be here talking to each other. You wouldn't have been able to ask me questions um, about ASMR, trigger finger, all the things. So even if it's just me and you for an hour to an hour and a half, I am pleased. It is well with my soul because you showed up. And God meant for you to show up. And Terry, if you can hear me, can you give my video a thumbs up? Can you go and give my video a thumbs up? If you can, give my video a thumbs up. We do. We fight against the principalities, and we put on the whole armor of God. No weapons shall formed against us shall ever prosper. You know, and every day I pray. I say, Father, I put on the whole armor of God. Protect me today and guide me, because no weapons formed against me shall ever prosper. We do fight against principalities every single day. And I can tell you a little story. I don't know if this was when I was in a coma or when they were giving me CPR, shocking me to bring me back. Oh, lightning again, sorry. Um, I had a near death experience, and something that I was shown was there is a battle going on for our souls. I have angels that battle for my soul. You have angels that are battling for your soul. And the more good you do, and the more you continue to connect with God and pray and volunteer and speak your truth and talk about the Lord, and the more you connect, the bigger the fight for your soul. The more the angels and God fight for your soul every day. And I was shown that, I think if we pretty much have all heard this, there is no straddling the fence with your faith. You're either all in for God, for the Father and the Son and His Holy Spirit. You're either all in or you're all out. There can be no straddling the fence with your faith. Your faith is either full on faith, and I know that they say the faith of a mustard seed. It can work miracles, and it can, because I'm still here. And when I was laying in my hospital bed before my cardiac arrest happened, I was looking at that ceiling, and I looked up and I told God, whatever you do, you don't let me die in this hospital bed. I'll do whatever you ask of me. You don't let me die in this hospital bed. And that's when I began to change my YouTube channel, and it became a more powerful expression for faith, and it became my heartstring with God. My channel, before it became God's channel, it was just Lady Caudill, and that was a good channel too. I made a lot of good friends, but after my cardiac arrest, I quit. I quit vlogging. I lost a lot of viewers. I lost subscribers, and I couldn't tell you how many of my original subscribers even watch anymore. Um, but I hope that someday they'll all come back. It would be great if all my original subscribers started showing up to my live streams again. They were some good times. Welcome, whoever just joined us in the live stream. It does say I have 3 watchers right now, and whoever you are, welcome. I am talking to my friend Terry, and we were talking about how God and his angels battle for your soul. Um, we were discussing that I am a sudden cardiac arrest survivor for 4 years this October. Um, 4 years of surviving a sudden cardiac arrest and a few days in a coma on a ventilator. And yeah, I had a near death experience, and I remember a lot of what happened when I was in the hospital. So I now have PTSD, which is a whole journey within itself. Um, so welcome whoever is still here. I see that there are a couple of people here, and Terry, it has been amazing talking to you. And like I said, even if it was just you and me talking tonight, God meant for that discussion. God meant for us to chat tonight. It is storming here in Texas. Whoever's watching, I just decided to do a live stream because I live in Texas. It is storming, and I mean raining, thundering, lightning. It's getting colder outside. It is now 54 degrees. And that's not cold, but it's cooler than it has been in the state of Texas for sure. And it's supposed to start getting colder the next couple of weeks. Old man winter is finally peeking his head in the door at Texas. Oh, thank you so much, Terry. Thank you. And I hope you'll continue to watch my content, because I know that it touches some people, the good content. And I'm actually going to try. I'm not going to try. I'm going to do. I am going to do the 28 days of gratitude. I'm going to start December 1st, and I'm going to do the 28 days of gratitude in shorts. I'm going to put them in short videos and do them in shorts and put them on my Heartstring with God channel. Um, I'm thinking about doing some type of 28 days of gratitude ASMR on my ASMR channel. I may do ASMR shorts over there if you want to check that out. I may do 28 days of gratitude ASMR. I might just do that. And then on this channel, I will do the 28 days of gratitude shorts. And I mean, because back in 2023, yeah, it was back in 2023, I did 28 days of gratitude and I did the journal. I mean, I read the book, I did the journaling, I did videos. I want to tell you that 28 days of gratitude changed my life. And I actually did give that book to someone else so that it could bless their life. I've considered maybe getting another copy of that book, but I thought about even giving another book, another 28 Days of Gratitude book, a chance as well. So today is the 28th. Um, I'm going to try and start. I'm not going to try. I'm going to start doing the 28 Days of Gratitude on this channel in shorts. And I'm gonna try to do the 28 Days of Gratitude ASMR on my ASMR channel and do it in shorts. I can't wait. I'm excited now to do the 28 Days of Gratitude in shorts. I guess tomorrow sometime I will make an announcement video. It will be a short, and I think this will be a really good way to bless my channel and to bless others. And I know that it only takes 1 to 3 minutes to bless somebody, and that's what shorts are, a small blessing. And I think this 28 Days of Gratitude will be a blessing in disguise. Yeah, Terry, I was thinking about that um, earlier today about the 28 Days of Gratitude and how I want to start it again. And so I may look online and see if I can find another book on 28 Days of Gratitude and order it. And it'll give me ideas for the channel for 28 Days of Gratitude because I don't have to do just shorts. I can come on here and tell you something that I'm just blown away with gratitude for. And that's the whole process is changing other people's lives, blowing them away with faith. If I can just change one person's life and build their faith in God, the Father and the Son and His Holy Spirit, and change their heart, just one person, I would just be elated and just overjoyed that I know that God's purpose is for me to change more than one life. He wouldn't have brought me back here from death. I was dead over 12 minutes. He's not going to bring me back just to change one person's life. I'm here for the multitudes. I'm here for the multitudes. I'm here through the end of days. I'm here for everybody that needs to hear that the Father is real, the Son is real, Yeshua is real, miracles are real, and it's all built upon your faith and your belief in God and the Bible and Yeshua. And, you know, He gave His only begotten Son, and whosoever shall believeth in Him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. He gave His only begotten Son. And every day I thank Jesus for His greatest gift. His greatest achievement was giving His own life for all of our souls. That, not today, Satan can't have my voice. Anyway, He gave His his own life so that all of us, all of our souls could live forever and join him in heaven, the right hand of God. And that's the story. That's the truth. And that's why God brought me back here. And it's been a while since I've been able to say all of these things. And it feels good. It feels good because I haven't been able to sit down and just talk about it in a while. I used to get on videos and just talk about it a lot. I know I can't wait either. This world, this world is backwards. My son, he just the other day, he just said this whole world is backwards. It's it's not running right. It's backwards and upside down, and he's correct. He's correct. This world is backwards and upside down, and you know, we have to really, really know the Father in our hearts and talk to Him and connect with Him and read His Word and share His Word and hope in our hearts that not only do we grow to understand His Word, but those around us want to learn and they dig and they read the Bible and they pursue His Word and pursue knowledge and understanding in His Word. Because that's why God brought me back to say all of these things and more. And I do believe that's why God brought me on this live stream tonight. And it's just me and you, Terry. I think 3 other people dropped by, and maybe it wasn't their time. Maybe it wasn't their day. They weren't ready to hear it, and they weren't ready to surrender it all to God, and they just weren't ready to hear it. They weren't ready to open up and just let it go, and give it all to the Father. It's so peaceful, and it's so peaceful, and my heart is filled with gratitude, and it feels so calm because I talk to God every day and I just give Him control. Yes, I can be grumpy, and that's when I know I'm not reading my Bible enough, not praying enough, and I go back to it. Wow, wow, this has really been cathartic, a good evening for me, and thank you for joining me, Terry. Um, I'll be back, Terry. I'm off till Monday. Shoot, I could come back on again tomorrow night and I could talk some more. I think I might just come back on. It might be a little later tomorrow night, probably around 8 o'clock or a little later. I might just come back tomorrow. You have a blessed evening, Terry. I think I'm going to come back tomorrow as well. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to come back and live stream again tomorrow night. If you're around and you want to join me, come and hang out and be blessed so we can talk again. If you're busy, that's fine too. God puts us where He needs us. And with that, Terry, I love you. God bless you. Have a good evening, Terry. And um, I will talk to you real soon. I'm going to do the 28 days of gratitude. Be looking for that. And just have a wonderful evening, Terry. God bless and good night. Love you.